Okay, so here it is, the meetup point, Oakland Tech, for the Ride for a Reason 113-mile ride to Sacramento, 2026. Started what, 5:45 in the morning. We're with the first group to roll out. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting experience. It was my friend Carlos and my friend Hershey.
All right, this is the first hill where it kind of got serious. The Peloton left us. My friend Hershey is back there trying to catch up. So we're pretty much gonna be on our own now. The rest of the group, I doubt, is gonna wait on us, so that's okay though. Kind of planned for that.
Here we are.
How you feeling, Hershey?
We didn't catch up to the group. Another group caught up to us. Beautiful scenery for sure. It was nice catching those little downhills after those tough uphills we had.
Hey, Meta. Caught the county line.
There we saw some deer. Beautiful, smooth ride down the hill. I thought I was going fast until this guy came by. This is the support group. They were following around the trail or the route in case anybody needed help. Right around here, my chain jammed. I didn't record it, but it broke 2 spokes on my bike, and it made me a bit nervous. I cut one of the spokes, and I just kind of took it easy from there. This is the first rest stop, Ballistary Farms. Big group, or most of the groups, actually all the groups were already there. We were the last ones, I believe.
Morning. It's going. Yeah. Hey, Meta, stop recording. Hey, Meta, stop recording.
And a big shout out to Tasty Cycles. He was there and he got me right. He put a spoke on my wheel. Thanks a lot. You guys, make sure to support Tasty Cycle, tastycycle.com. He came in clutch for sure. He relieved me, made me feel more relieved riding the rest of the ride. Thanks a lot, man. Here we are. Where's that? Benicia? There's the Benicia Bridge. I had never paid attention that it had a pedestrian and a bicycle path, so that was pretty cool to ride over it. And those cars there, at first I thought they were some kind of like security, but they were actually imported cars, I believe, being unloaded, getting ready to, I guess, be shipped out. You'll see them in a little bit to be sold. Actually, not shipped out, but go to the dealerships to be sold. You'll see them in a little bit. Here was pretty cool. There was a museum back there. I forgot what it was about, but I'm going to go back and check it out one day. But we saw this cool old hearse, and we had to stop by and get a photo, which we probably shouldn't have because we were already way behind, but we did it anyway. My friend Carlos, he has a great eye for photos. So, what the heck? Let's enjoy this ride. Sightseeing. Oh, and here's the cars.
All these cars just come in from U.S. Customs imports to be sold in the U.S.
So right around this point, we were informed we were the last group, and they actually kind of offered us a ride to catch up to the rest of the group so that we would be on time.
Okay, when we are 41 miles in, we're the last group. I think they just closed the second rest stop. They offered to give us a ride. I refused. We want to do it all on our own, you know, even if we're late, doesn't matter. So we're going. Carlos and Hershey are somewhere back there. I'm in the front of them. We're the last group. Also, we got passed by like 2 grandmas about 2 hours ago. Go grannies. Did I make it? Barely? Yeah.
And here we were informed we had to sign the waivers and we weren't going to accept the ride to catch up to the rest of the group. And they took our bibs, which kind of sucked.
I meant to stop recording.
But hey, it is what it is.
Here we are. The first few unsupported miles. Carlos and Hershey are a bit behind. I'm waiting for them right now. So calm, nice scenery. The cows are staring at me. Hi, cow.
So here we are on our way. No more bibs. This was another tough hill. A tough climb right there. I forgot where this was, honestly. But we didn't quit. We kept going. Here we are arriving at Cordelia. It was so cool looking at all these small towns and all these little back roads that we normally never venture to. Seeing all these big properties, all these fields, agricultural fields, these wineries. This was a pretty cool sculpture. We had to stop by and get a photo. So cool. So much open space. Definitely a sense of freedom, just kind of flowing, kind of going with the wind, feeling the wind hit your face. This is rest stop number 3. Of course, the people with the snacks, the support group, they were gone already because we're too slow. We were left behind. We saw these peacocks though. It's pretty cool.
We made it to Dunno Park. So many peacocks out there right away at the door to greet us.
And unfortunately here, my friend Hershey, she tapped out. And since we had support from her partner, she decided to throw her bike on a rack and just kind of be Carlos and I support. So in a way, it was, it was cool. I gave her a little hard time, but I was just joking. It was a tough ride. You did good, Hershey. For the amount of training that we did all right. So most of this route after that park, that last rest stop was really flat, which was it was a great relief to kind of just cruise. This was rest stop 4. Of course, nobody was there. We're the last group. But look, Hershey are now our support group with Leslie. They came through with some In-N-Out, much needed carbs. Yummy. Thank you again, Hershey and Leslie. Fueled up. Yum, yum. We used the restrooms. We ate. We had a tiny, super tiny bit of hope that we would catch up to the other group. And look at that. There's some kind of vulture. Yeah, we had a tiny bit of hope, but Nah, those guys are way too fast and experienced for us. It's okay though, maybe next time. This was a cool bridge. I'm not sure where this was, but yeah, it was pretty cool riding through here, looking at all the graffiti. Nice, yeah, nice experience riding through this. Almost looked abandoned, but cars still use that road. UC Davis. We're starting to feel like we're there once we hit to UC Davis, but oh man, it was still a nice little chunk of ways to go. We stopped here, unofficial rest stop.
Quick stop at the stove. Get some of this in here. Yeah, get some of this.
West Sacramento. I was so tired by this point. We were already like 5 miles, 6 miles before the capital. I think I've been here before, one of these restaurants, a few years ago. Oh, and here it is. This is when we just finally felt like, okay, we're here. Well, we obviously were there, right? But this was super cool too, riding through this bridge. Thank you guys for watching. It was a super cool, painfully tough, exciting experience. 115 miles down. So cool. You know, the whole group is gone already, but you know what? We said we were gonna make it on our own, no matter what, and we did it. And hey, that's all that matters. We set a challenge to ourselves, and we accomplished it. Thank you to our donors. Thank you everybody for watching. Everybody that donated. Everybody that's rooting for us. Everybody that checked up on us. Appreciate you guys. And on to the next one.